Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today I have a sad news. We played with Progetto lately, and I made a decision to raid the Progetto like this. Progetto is below average tank officially. Holy bananas from Banana Land, this tank is kind of a stinker, fellas, nowadays. Ratings are not final. I will still recheck everything, right? But overall, the tank, in my opinion, isn't worth 3 stars. I think it is sub-average tank at this point. I truly believe in that. So, yeah. We are going to play some games now. We are going to play 2 games. And after that, we will use 1 game from the stream. We had a very, very good game. Fellas, I can promise you that the game from the stream is going to be solid. You will see how Progetto behaves whenever all stars are aligned, but overall, it's far away from being ideal where the tank goes. If you cannot remember what Wargaming nerfed on this tank, back in the day, Wargaming nerfed this vehicle heavily. Pretty much it happened in 2023 and after that in 2024, if I am not mistaken, right? I cannot see the information over there, but that's okay. All in all, the tank used to bounce quite a bit. Nowadays, it's not the case. The tank is pretty much paper, right? Unfortunately, it's just far away from being ideal tank. Let's put that in this way, right? What happened to my mouse? Excusez-moi. The tank is far away from being ideal to in this day and point and time, right? But it doesn't mean that you cannot make this vehicle work, right? It doesn't mean that it is a bad vehicle or it is a bad vehicle, but what do I mean by saying this is it doesn't mean that bad vehicle cannot shine once in a while, right? And I can promise you that, fellas, that you will see one battle whenever this tank is shining like crazy mother trucker. Shining like a diamond, if you will. So, first game, Himmelsdorf, pure tier 10 matchmaking. What we can expect, we can definitely expect a light tank to make a bit of pressure like this. At least that's what I want to see, and this is most likely what we are going to see in a moment. I'm getting spotted, and that means that either light tank crossed already and I did not spotted him, or alternatively that light tank spotted me from somewhere over there. Whatever that is, that doesn't feel as good as I would love to see it does. Oh, okay, light tank, cheeky ninja turtle actually crossed. You know what? I'm going to beat the EBR. Mi scusi, fellas, mi scusi, don't mind me if I do. We are going to beat EBR. How about that? This poor gentleman doesn't know what is coming, and oh boy, I can promise you that he is going to be very disappointed with all of this. Hello, sir, that was a wrong turn if I ever seen one. Good, EBR is eliminated from the game, that's great. Now, what do we want to do in this situation? We want to make a bit of pressure towards the T100 light tank, right? I honestly think that he is feeling quite lonely over there and he is kind of alone, right? And we are going to make sure that he will regret his life choices. As a matter of fact, maybe we are going to go instantly for the Mr. Mantif horror. Maybe that is the right way to do the things. He is running for his life for obvious reasons, but good luck hitting shots like this with a Progetto nowadays. The gun just simply got destroyed, right? So we cannot expect to hit absolutely anything, but that's completely fine. It's understandable. I get it, right? Monty is running for his life. He is saying, please let me live. I am saying not today. Unfortunate matchmaking, my man. You very, very, very well deserve that. He is crying, he is screaming, but he cannot do absolutely anything about this, and this is exactly what we are looking for. Great. Now, what is also bad apart the gun handling on the Progetto? DPM is abysmal. DPM is so disgusting on this vehicle compared to how it used to look like before. It's not even funny, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It is not even funny. I can tell you that much. many things have changed, right? And I think Progetto overall lost its player base as well. The players who used to enjoy playing with this tank, the players who used to say, "Oh my bananas, I cannot wait for a Friday evening in order to play my beloved Progetto. This is going to be great. We are going to have a beer with the boys and we are going to enjoy ourselves and it's going to be awesome." My lovely Progetto. I think those days, fellas, are very much over. But that's only me. What do I know, right? Anyways, we are going on the deep reload in this type of situation, right? We just clipped enemies right there. That's good. This is what I'm looking for, and this is what we need, fellas. Also, we can clearly see that Vazai is banging our 50B, although 50B is fighting back and 50B is trying to get quite a bit of the damage from this guy. Also, we know that Fava just fired, so there is a big chance that we are going to be able to eat this Fava alive unless he managed to escape, which I really doubt he did. Hello. I think I should be okay. Yeah, kind of. Yes, we are fine. We are sitting on 2.8 thousand and it's obviously not ideal, but that's what we have. And we are feeling all right with that. The BV is also quite an issue for us. Not gonna lie. We know that, we are aware of that, but once again, we are feeling kind of fine. How much of the work you need to do nowadays in order to have something decent done with this tank? It is insanity, fellas. It is straight up insanity. In the past, it used to be 17 times easier. I can guarantee you that. Meanwhile, Mr. DBV, we know where he is sitting at, and we know that Vickers will try to chase us down as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is how it is. Not much what we can change about that. I did not expect this Vickers to turn over there, honestly. I thought we are preparing for the tank destroyer coming for us, but that's okay. 3.1 thousand with a tier 10. And you know what? I'm not even feeling ashamed of this result. I'm not even feeling sad about this, to be completely honest with you. I don't. Because nowadays, Progetto is a stinker, fellas. It is a stinker. There are so many other tanks that I would rather play. And by the way, it comes from the lover of Progetto. Whenever Progetto came into the game, I fell in love with this tank. I said, "You beautiful, magnificent mother trucker." As a matter of fact, fellas, my girlfriend was slapping me. She would not allow me to lie. She said, "Choose one, me or Progetto," and it still was, I was with the tears in my eyes, and I was saying, "Honey, don't make me do this," you know? And now, yeah, it's just a stinker, fellas. Anyways, 3.1 thousand damage, 4 kills. We are first by experience, we are third by the damage, and I don't feel bad by any shape or any form with this result. 11,000 profits, hip hip hooray, what a great tank it is, right? Okay, let's go for second, shall we? Tundra standard battle. Now Tundra is quite an interesting one, because until I am going to reach this position, I should be having, let's say, 2 or 3 in the magazine, right? This is how the thing should look like. I could potentially go on top of the hill, but I think this risk it for the biscuit game just simply fits a bit better this current situation, right? This is how I look into all of this. Is it the right call? Well, the time will show absolutely everything for us. We have some support, we have Leopard, we have DBZ, which is absolutely amazing and great, so we should have around 3 in the mag, I would say. Okay, nice. So our mission by taking this position is straight up to punish someone going like this, or to punish some sniper schnitzels playing around this area. That's what we are going to test out first of all. We know that Fosh B is sitting over there, so we are slapping him once, we are slapping him twice, we are slapping him third time, we are letting him on fire, and we made him angry. We run. We don't consider, we run. Okay? This mother trucker is angry at this point. He really wants to slap the living crap out of me, and I cannot judge him for that, right? I slapped him a couple of times as well. But that's completely fine. We are okay. We have plenty of the support in the back, so we are feeling relatively good with all of this, and we are fine. Now, the question is, what to do next? This is the next question for us. What to do next in this battle, fellas? We just figured it out where the Foch is playing. Good, we slapped him once again, and now we are trying to eliminate him from the game, and we did that successfully. That's great, that's nice, that's absolutely amazing. We are gaming. Fully ate the Foch. Nyom, 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 nyom. That was a beautiful steak, fellas, and I enjoyed it. Medium rare. Very, very nice. Excellent. Okay. We are not nearly close for being done over there, right? We are waiting until we are going to have a full mag, and after that we will make a decision what do we want to do next. I do not want to go like this because folks from the hill will definitely make sure that I will regret my life choices, right? I'm very, very well aware of that. But in the same time, maybe, just maybe we can say hello for Mr. TVP or the same 140, depending on the situation, right? We have time. We have time, that's what we definitely have. 140. Oh, that was painful. Object relocated. Good for him. He has done everything properly over there, and that's a bit of the sadness for us. Are we going to cry over this? Absolutely not. We are going to be completely fine. And now what do we want to do? We want to say hello for DBV, right? That would be very much appreciated. Also, luckily for us, another DBV just missed the shot, so that's great. And to be fair with you, he's sitting in a bit of the stinky poo-poo hole, right? And this is exactly what we are looking for. This is exactly what we need. We are trying to turn around, and we are trying to make sure that 140 won't escape, and that's it. This is a death sentence for this gentleman. Hello, I hope you are doing fine. See you never. Excellent. Very, very nice. Now, we are just chilling here. We are waiting until someone will make a silly goose mistake, and I'm telling you, silly goose mistakes will happen. It's matter of the time. It is matter of the time. We know that the DBV is sitting over there, right? We are very, very well aware of that. We get it. But the problem of all of this is other DBV is coming for us this way, right? So this is definitely an issue, and this is definitely a problem, and I don't really think that this gentleman is planning to stop. I will try to track him. I don't really think that will change absolutely anything, and we are going to die without any complaints and any regrets, right? We are feeling okay. Look, this is the average game at this point, at least for me with this tank. I kid you not, fellas. I played with this tank for quite a bit lately, just to rate it, just to check it out, how the tank is feeling like. And this is literally average game. 3,000, 4,000, really 5,000. As a matter of fact, from the 5 games which I had with this tank, there was only one game over 6,000, whatever that game was. You are going to see that, right? Most other games it was, I felt like I am trying to beat the wall with my forehead. I get the point, I have a big forehead, but still, wall is strong, right? So yeah, that is a rough experience, fellas. Anyways, let's see the score. Let's laugh from the average performance. What kind of trash Progetto has become from being absolutely amazing to this. There is no way I would recommend for someone to grind it nowadays, and in the same time I really want to highlight that there are better autoloader tanks. Take TVP, take a Baccia. Those tanks are bread and butter nowadays, and obviously the same Lion, the same Carrot is better than Progetto. Progetto is just a stinker at this point. It really is, fellas. And believe me, it breaks my heart to shit-talk the tank, which some time ago I loved, and I swore I will never change my mind, right? And now, you know, we have what we have. And please, fellas, leave the comment down below. Would you agree with me, or do you think that Progetto is fine and I should learn to play? And it's definitely not below average tank. Anyways, 3.7 thousand damage, 100 assisting damage. We're first by experience, we are first by the damage. It was okay. And 10,000 profits. That's great. Now, after 2 games with this vehicle, fellas, we played for 3.4 thousand damage and pretty much no assisting damage. That was rough, and that was kind of sad. Not gonna lie. It wasn't the most enjoyable experience, I can tell you that. But What you are going to see now, you will see how Progetto can work when all stars aligned. And I can promise you that the third game is going to be pretty. Maybe better game than 2 games which we had combined. Who knows, right? Without further ado, let's teleport straight into the action and grab yourself popcorn. It's going to be beautiful. The gun handling makes me scream. I can understand that. 2 isn't that bad. 360 alpha damage. I mean, probably compared to STB, this gun is absolutely ass wipe. 3, 4, 3.5, 3, 3, 3. It feels nice. Okay. He was looking over there. He was looking to see where the flying F are my teammates. I can promise you that he is looking over there to see where the flying F are my teammates. I'm telling you, I saw that. I saw that look, fellas. I felt literally the same way a couple of games ago with the light tank. I felt literally the same way, okay? 3, it can be great, but it also can be really rough. I used to love this tank a lot. It used to be one of my favorite tanks, but those days are long time gone. At this point, it's far away from being my favorite tank. I would rather play budget, I would rather play TVP, I would rather play with my balls than playing with this tank, with all honesty. I don't think that it is unplayable. I truly do not think so, but the combination of the things in this type of situation is pretty bloody brutal. At least this is how I look into all of this, you know? Bad DPM, far away from being best gun handling. Ay, 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 ay. Hello! Drown, 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 drown. Glad we had this conversation. This or Caro. I do not mind Caro, believe me or not. I do not mind Caro. Marking Caro was pain in the ass back in the day. Now, now it is not horrible. At least I do not look into this. Can barely reload fully before the average battle is over. That's actually a fair point. I understand. I definitely understand and I agree with you. Yeah, it's rough. It is rough. It is rough. Light tank should be here in front. Is he? No. Who never been spotted? Scorpion and XM. And Progetto. I know how to play with this tank even to this day, fellas. I remember this tank very, very well, but once again, I really want to highlight that the love which I had for this tank is pretty much gone, right? Compared how it used to look like before as a tank and how it looks like now, it's I think this tank is definition of the average. I really think so. Sure, auto reloader, blah 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 blah. You can slap pew 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 left, right, and center. I get it, but it used to be a great tank. Now it's average. Now it is average. This is how I look into all of this. No, yeah. Good for you. Good for you, my man. Good for you. You got 1,000. He's happy. I am happy. Both of us are fine.
Oh,
The gun is weak for this alpha. The gun is definitely weak for this alpha, right? Can look at this however you want to. Can you still have a good game? Sure. But yeah. Vladiri, thank you very much for 34. Thank you. Skill, how are you doing, my man? Mwah. I'm solid banana out of 10. How are you doing yourself? Also, Hector Meto, thank you very much for 39 months. Thank you. Skill, what's up, mate? Hi, chat. Everything is okay, my man. Everything is okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I am feeling pretty all right. Oh, kurwa. Little cheeky mother trucker. I mean, that's a good game. Close to 7,000 damage, 3,000 assisting damage. You know, you can say whatever you want. That looks like a pretty good game. Right? It doesn't really matter the tank. Any tier 10 tank, I would be happy with this score. No exceptions. Literally, take the most broken tank, I would be happy with this. It doesn't make this tank excellent, and it doesn't make this tank epic. Right? Let's say that straight. 6.9 thousand damage, 3,000 assisting damage, a Swanker, Spartans, High Caliber, Confederate. It was a good game. By the way, back in the day, whenever this tank was meta, you would get first class with this for sure. And 39,000 profits.